In the previous episode, the students got a feel for how the height of an object changes as it travels along a circular path. In this episode, they will continue to explore this by imagining a fly traveling on the tip of a blade of a fan. They consider the height of the fly at 8 different stops. Then they show how the fly's height above the midline is changing as she goes from one stop to the next.
I'm just going to go ahead and mark an eighth of the piece
So where are you starting?
here.
Yeah. Okay.
There's our fly.
It looks like a fly.
Just give it wings. Okay. I'm kind of thinking of this as like a floor fan.
Okay.
Like standing up.
Yeah, that's like standing on the floor. So like
Yeah.
the blades are vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first I was thinking of it as like a ceiling, but then I was like, oh wait, if
Well-
it's like steepness, I would think of it as the floor.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because it does not specify what kind of fan it is.
No, right.
So I think this is actually this kind of like helps like further explain my point from like when we were talking about height.
Yeah.
Like around here is when things would start leveling off until here. So like this is steeper,
And then,
and then this is leveling off. This is leveling off, steeper, kind of.
This is steeper.
Yeah.
So how would you measure the height?
A ruler.
Like where would you see it?
Oh, like wait,
Could you mark it in?
like that's the maximum height, I guess. Is that what you were
and then
asking?
This is the minimum down here,
Yeah.
and this is the equal, I guess. In middle, medium.
Yeah, and then this is like start.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were to put a label on it, let's say it's 0 feet tall.
Okay.
So
I think the fly probably would be 0 feet tall.
It would be. Tiny, tiny fly. So talk to me about the 1/8. Like at each of the stops, can you mark in that height?
Oh, 1/8, and then would it be 2/8? So would that be like the height?
I
Like
think
1, 2,
just in general. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I get it.
2/8
So, like-
tall.
This here, like, oh, that's like horrible. Like, this is where most of the height is like increasing. Like this, if we're just start going from the start to here, like where these
Wait,
pie
it would be
slices are.
It would be increasing from here too, hey? Because if it's down here, once it travels down here, then it will be increasing, increasing, increasing.
Well, yeah, but like what I'm thinking of is like if we're just talking about 0 here,
Okay.
and then we move up to here, like, oops, sorry, I'm trying to like put it back, like where this pie slice ends, like where this 1/8 ends, that's where most of the height is like being gained, because you can see that this is a much larger piece than that, because that's about where, that's about where the maximum is. So that kind of is a better representation of the steepness, I guess. Let's say that the max, like the maximum height, is equal to 80. I'm just going to say 80 because I want to. Like this here, like 80 feet. Let's say this is 80 feet up here. So this would be
40.
60 feet. That's what I'm thinking of, kind of.
I see.
Wait, this is 40 and then this is 60?
No, if this is
Or 80?
80 feet and this is, then this would be 20 feet in the second eighth. And then 20 feet,
I'm so confused.
60 feet. I don't know how else to say this. Like,
Wait,
What are you confused about?
I get. So I thought that wouldn't it right here be 40 feet if it's half of 80 feet? Oh wait. and
No,
this-
it's not
oh, you're
half.
just
It's not half.
measuring-
because I'm seeing
Up
this
here.
piece as like, so like this 1/8, the height is this is an estimate, of course,
Yeah.
but I'm seeing it as approximately like 3/4 of the total height that the fly could gain.
I see.
Oh, okay.
So like 60 feet is 3/4 of 80 kind of thing.
Oh, so
That's
you're
what
just
I'm trying to-
measuring like straight up.
The students have articulated something important. As the fly rotates, the fly gains more height in the first eighth of a full rotation than she does in her second eighth. In particular, if the radius of the circle was 80 feet, Claire estimated that the fly would gain about 3/4 of that 80 feet, or about 60 feet, in the first eighth of the rotation, and then only gain about 20 feet in the second eighth of the rotation. Now the students will mark in on their picture the height of the fly at each of the 8 stops.
Show me your first height, show me your second height, your third height, your fourth height, your fifth height, your sixth height, your seventh height, and your eighth height in your picture, like in
Okay.
picture form.
So first would be 0, which is where the fly is starting.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so should we mark them out how high it would be?
Do we need to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be 60 feet right here.
Yeah.
Well, can we talk about it in general? Can you just say like, can you show someone if they had a ruler where they would be measuring from where to where?
Here. Oh, what happened there? No. My marker's like having issues. There we go.
From
From
there
here to
to
here.
you can use mine.
Okay, so that's stop 2. What about at stop 1?
Step 1 be from here to
No.
from here to here.
Yeah. From here to like this spot
Yeah.
where approximately this would translate to on this line.
Okay. And then at stop
At step 3, it would just be from here to here.
Mhm.
Step, wait,
Four.
one.
Wait, one.
Wait,
1,
1, 2, 3. Yeah, step 4
Four.
would be here, from here to here,
And then here.
here,
to
here.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, just
Then here to here.
Uh-huh.
Then here to here.
Yeah.
Then here to here. Then here to here.
Yeah,
Let's draw these down here.
yeah. So like you're only using the same 5 points of measurement, I guess. If you're just talking about like these stops specifically.
In this episode, the students imagined a fly traveling on the tip of a blade of a fan as the blades rotated. They considered the height of the fly at 8 different stops. They noticed the fly gained height quickly at the beginning of her journey, and then more slowly. They estimated that the fly gained about 3/4 of the total height in the first eighth of her rotation. Then, in the second eighth of the rotation, she gained the last quarter or so. They also marked in on their picture the height of the fly at several points. In particular, they marked in the height after the fly had made the first eighth of her rotation, the second eighth, the third eighth, the fourth eighth, the fifth eighth, the sixth eighth, the seventh eighth, and after she had made one full rotation. In the next episode, they will continue to investigate the height of the fly as she travels in a circular path, but they will consider her height at 12 different stops.